reasons that I'm so against recommending pharmaceutical antiparasitics, because this whole channel is about parasites, right? And of course, parasites are the enemy and we want to get rid of them and they're causing all kinds of disease. But the thing is, people kind of like flock towards like ivermectin or Fenben or other, pharmaceutical antiparasitics. That's kind of the first thing that they go to. And I just don't recommend that, because similar antibiotics, I'm not saying they're the exact same thing, but in the same way, they indiscriminately kill, and they can create superbugs or super parasites, basically, because bacteria and parasites are very adaptable in our bodies. And if we handicap our own immune systems, we're handicapping ourselves, if that makes sense. Like, we're not doing ourselves any favors. We could kill those parasites, but if you don't go back in and restore microbiome and build back up your immune system, strengthen your body and your immune system, then you are not going to be able to adequately fend off future attacks of bacteria and parasites and pathogens and that kind of thing. So this is why I talk so much about the 3 steps in my parasite cleanse that I have put together, because all 3 steps are so necessary. But if any one step was more important than the others, it would be step 3. And unfortunately, I think people skip step 3 more than they skip anything else. And I just think that's a huge mistake. And it's similar to like when you take an antibiotic and you kill bacteria and then you don't go back in and strengthen your body and replenish your microbiome. It can cause lifelong illness by doing that. So number 1, I don't recommend pharmaceutical antiparasitics. I absolutely don't recommend antibiotics if at all possible. Like if you're going to die and it's going to save your life, totally do it. Just worry about the consequences later, build your health up later. But if you can avoid it at all, avoid it, because it can do so much damage. And so as far as antiparasitics, there's just so many natural things that you can do that I just don't think it's necessary to resort to pharmaceutical antiparasitics. It's just not necessary. And there's no reason to do your body that harm that you're then going to have to heal from and undo later. If